Welcome to our Sunday specials. Despite the rising defense budget and billions of naira spent on tackling insecurity, the situation seems to have defied most of the solutions thrown at it, as there are still reported killings, kidnapping, banditry, and other forms of violent crimes. TVC News senior correspondent Ivy Kano puts the spotlight on the nexus between youth unemployment and insecurity.
Insecurity has become endemic in Nigeria, ravaging communities, causing deaths, displacing thousands, and destruction of property. In the 2022 national budget, out of 16.39 trillion naira, 2.41 trillion naira was allocated to defense and security in Nigeria. But it appears these did not do much in ending the widespread insecurity. It is a popular opinion that poverty and youth unemployment are major factors responsible for the rise in crime and general insecurity, and unless the government deliberately develops policies, plans, and programs, the situation will persist. Salah Hashim is a senior program officer with Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center. He says the numbers of armed groups in the country is worrisome.
We have over 300 armed groups in Nigeria as we speak. And this is as a result of the army of young people who are daily recruited into various gangs of organized crime. And already a number of them have also seen a new channel of sustenance. In Zamfara alone, there are over 120 gangs of bandits, and each of those gang members have over 300 members within their gangs. As it is, if you go to states like Niger, there are local governments that is not in control of the state. If you go to Kaduna, there are local governments that the state does not control. If you go to Zamfara, there are local governments that the state does not control. So that tells you that we are now having governments within governments.
Available data estimates that the unemployment rate in Nigeria will reach 33% this year. This figure was projected to be at 32.5% in the preceding year.
What we need now is a comprehensive and a multi-dimensional plan of action to be able to respond to the issue of unemployment. One, government must understand that it cannot solve all the economic problem by itself. We need to be very deliberate in terms of how we bring private sector on board, engage them constructively, share ideas with them. And that was why at one time in this country, when we had the needs policy, the needs approach to development, it offered a whole of society approach to progressive development.
Sam Otoboeze is a security expert, and he corroborates Hashim's view.
We are likely, most likely, and certainly, we are going to go into worse security situation in the country. You can see that life in Nigeria is becoming worthless. Life is becoming it's not having any significant value. Unfortunately, killing, detaining, killing or whatever will not solve the problem. So there is a very close nexus. In fact, it's like a seismic twin kind of relationship between unemployment and insecurity. And I can also say that government is also overwhelmed. Because when you say create employment opportunities, has government really got enough to create room for everybody to be employed? The answer is no.
Let's assume it's a security situation, armed robbery.
Mando Boat has developed a security app called Alarm Button. He says while the government tries to figure out how to create employment for the youth, Nigerians and security agents must begin to use technology in tackling security concerns.
It does very well technologically because it picks up your location and then gives you your nearest police station, gives you the police phone numbers, gives you your nearest hospital, gives you the nearest hospital's emergency line, gives you your nearest fire station, and gives you the chief fire officer's phone number for you to call. We're tired of seeing a situation where there is carnage, house to house. Armed robbers go in a particular night and rob house to house. They did not seize our phones. So what happens if my neighbor is in distress and is shouting, I'm alive, I'm not in distress. Should I not make that phone call? So let's try the police. You click the police here, it changes to green to show you that it's loading. So what happens now is that it actually picks up your location, where you are, and then loads a map. As you can see on this interface, it shows your location. If I'm not the one in distress, I can type the location of the person who I want help for here and click search. And then as you scroll down, you realize that it loads. Right now we are around Shangisha, around Ketu. So where we are now, the nearest police station to us is Ketu Police Station. And it gives us the address of Ketu Police Station, and it gives us the phone number of Ketu Police Station. The next nearest to us is Oregun Police Station, then Alausa Police Station, then Ogudu Police Station.
Obot said every nook and cranny of the entire country is covered in the app.
Alarm button has also come to bridge the gap of saying that a whole community was raided for 2-3 hours, and in the morning they say 70 people were killed. So alarm button does not wait for you to put it on your contact list. Alarm button is already built and loaded. Wherever you are in the country, if you don't know where you are, once you open alarm button, it geographically locates you and gives you the nearest agencies to you for you to use, and you use it free. We sit down in traffic and cars are being robbed, car after car after car after car. Why hasn't the person in the 5th car made that call? Once you open alarm button, there is a button for you to click for sharing live location, and you have pre-stored numbers. For instance, children in schools, in the university, and wherever, the parents can store as emergency number to be contacted on their own alarm button in their phone. So what happens is that whenever your phone is off and you switch on your phone again, it sends the immediate location of that phone to your chosen emergency contact number. And then when you're in distress and you open alarm button, the first opportunity for you is to click share live location. And when you click share live location, it sends a text message of your exact location at that point in time to your chosen recipient of that message, and also to the central control room.
We also went on the streets to speak randomly to Nigerians to find out if they also blame the high unemployment rate and poverty for the rise in insecurity.
That somebody that don't have anything doing can involve himself in any other thing.
We've seen all of the wealth that is being flaunted all around. Every young man wants to, be part of what's going on. So, of course, when a man is idle, they want to go elsewhere or other ways to get what they need.
All this insecurity that we are talking about is because they lure people into it. They will come there, you don't have job, okay, come. I will give you a job.
It's a real connection. I could remember Shiva Bafema Olowo. He said, the children that you are not, you are sending your children abroad now on training. Those children that you are sending on training, the ones that are not trained, are the ones that will disturb your children.
It's two sides of a coin. Sometimes if you want to commit evil, doesn't matter whether you are employed or not, definitely you commit that evil.
According to them, unless unemployment is tackled, any effort spent on tackling insecurity will eventually be futile. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.